years.
Good morning, everybody. Just
Yeah,
discussing Rick's weight here. I was
is
147 at
definitely-
one point. I managed to get down to 147 when I was losing weight in 2012, and that's what I used to weigh as a teenager. I've put a bit on since then. I need to lose some. But actually, I
Yeah,
did get down
okay,
to
this was-
141. I weighed 141 when I had COVID.
Yep. Yeah, this is high school, Rick. Right
Hey
here.
there,
Look at
Ben.
This is what I looked like in high school, except I never wore bibs. It's the only
Nice.
difference.
I was just going to ask if that's how you went to school.
If only I would have known. I would have biked into school and then clip-clopped my way in, gone to the locker room, changed up. I would have done it just like how I do work. I just
Hey,
launched
you've
off
got a
the
red
line.
beacon today. I can see your beacon. What's occurring in the UK, Ben?
Oi, what's the current? Was that good?
No, it's what's occurring?
I'm trying over here. I don't know why I'm trying, but I'm trying.
We know, very. You are very trying.
And failing. According to the expert.
We'll go with the bean fart line again.
Is that right? Did I
No,
spell it correctly?
as in O-H.
Oh.
Oh, what's
What?
occurring?
Well, yeah, but I feel like oi is a thing. Or am I just generalizing? Aren't you just supposed to say oi with everything?
No.
Or is there a special placement?
Yeah, on chips.
Ben wants to know. Ben's got a question for you, Rick, about the red beacon.
Oh, cool. I gotta get to this to the chat here. All right.
Or do you want me to read it for you? Oh, okay.
Wait, get out of the way. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to try it. There we go. Yes. If I'm on red beacon, then you can guarantee it'll indicate slackers. All right. What is this guy in the back doing? Oh, he's putting on some power. I'll go back. Fine. Oh, wow. Apparently 200 watts
That's
is
a
only
spoffle,
2.5.
Ben. That's what it's called. It's called a spoffle. You look up the history of the word spoffle. It's something that Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie invented. They didn't know what it was called, so they started calling it a spoffle one day when they were doing a recording session. And everyone seemed to understand what it meant without it being explained to them. Like, could I have a spoffle for my microphone, please? And they knew exactly what it meant. So it's been adopted. So it's a spoffle. And the microphone has been moved so that I can try and stop the trainer noise. So it's closer to my mouth. So I can turn the gain down a bit. And hopefully it won't pick up the trainer noise as much.
If the Jeopardy question was a spoffle, I'd be like, what is this, a spot you get on your shirt while eating chili?
I would have said the device you use to cook that's shaped like a bowl. The pot you use to cook that's shaped like
yes.
a
You
scuttle.
got to spoffle the turkey.
Well, then any self-respecting radio amateur knows that you should never put the microphone in front of your mouth, because then you get all the and sounds, breathing on the
Plosives.
microphone. So it always goes to the side of the mouth.
Most people don't realize that. They also don't realize that it's designed for you to talk at it sideways. So it picks up better when you don't talk straight into it.
Large condenser microphones, yes, the microphone element is sideways and usually faces the manufacturer's logo on the microphone, which is why the microphone is pointing the way that it is.
Yeah.
Whoa, I kept going. Now what? Who's back now?
Kind of glad that I'm not racing tomorrow, because it'll be horrible in this heat. D1976 is doing 3.3. He is closing. Closing. All right. He's with you. Probably knows that now.
I'm just pushing him from behind right now.
There would be cool if there was some sort of mode where you can like drag somebody forcefully in a group ride.
Yeah. I mean, the only one is doing the coffee break, but there's a lot involved in that with them hitting it at the right time, knowing they can use it. Even when you tell them over and over again, and they're still like nothing at all. And then you wonder, do they know English?
Well, I hope you get the driving instructor you want, Ben. New job as well. What are you going to be doing?
God.
First thing you should do just to lighten the mood is make sure you sit down in the car first. And as you're buckling and he or she is sliding into the passenger seat, then
A bean fart.
Just say to them, you're probably going to want to buckle your seatbelt. That always gets them going. You're probably going to want to buckle up for this one. Here we go. I had a very good instructor. My instructor was one of those realistic ones that was like, he wasn't trying to make a scene on the road. So he would actually like teach before the driving instruction that, the speed limit is the speed limit. But what we're going to do is go with the flow of traffic. And he definitely like made it a very, what driving is, which is you kind of figure it out as you go. You're not always following the exact rule. Or, well, if you are, you're probably jamming things up a bit. Which for me, I had already been driving a little bit. So I was like, all right, here we go. This is going to be perfect. I don't have to change anything.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
The answer's Sunday. What's the question?
Labor Day. No, it's Monday. Never mind. First day of school for Bangor starts Tuesday, not Monday.
That used to be us, but our school system moved it up this year.
Oh, you're even
So
further?
they started 2 days ago now.
Oh, okay. Moved it up as in.
Yeah,
Further
moved
back.
it up a week.
Man, I'm always amazed because it seems like the West Coast schools and stuff, it seems like the more west you are, the earlier you go to school.
Yeah.
And as you move east, school just
It goes
starts
the
later.
opposite. Yeah. But I feel like they're on the way to syncing back up again. So, like, counties and districts are slowly moving back to the same time. I like the staggered schedule because that meant, like, when you go on vacation, you're not competing with the whole America, just like your region. So we could do our holiday or our vacation a week before school started, and it still felt good. You could get fair prices because all of California was back in.
Some schools in Maine started this week.
You guys just get disconnected and then reconnected to Discord.
Maybe.
I'm here.
Last year, since Grace was a freshman in high school, she did start earlier. They started them, I think, on Thursday. And then they had the weekend to just process all of the new things, I guess, at the high school. And then start with everybody else on Tuesday. Tomorrow is Grace's birthday. She has the same problem I do where, well, with hers, it's always before school starts. But I remember when I was in the younger school, when they would like actually do stuff for birthdays, I would always be the kid that like either had my birthday on the first day of school or like right before school. So I'd always be like, well, I'm not going to say anything. And then later on, I'd watch the entire, year go on and kids get their grab from a grab bag and all that stuff on their birthday. And then I'd be like, wait, my birthday was at the beginning of the year. Or there was one year that I did mention it. I was like, yeah, today's my birthday. And then she was like, oh, well, let's sing happy birthday. Normally we'll have a grab bag, but I don't have that yet. But I'll let you grab from it later. Never did.
They chipped you, man.
Was that?
My birthday's in November, so that was good.
Oh, yeah. You were locked in.
But it sucked because I was considered to have a late birthday. So you're either like a year ahead or a year behind, but you're always like not spot on with everybody else.
Yeah, that's where I was at. I was always young, the youngest in my class. And then when we moved to New York, I stayed back one grade. So they were recommending it just for getting at the same maturity level as everybody. I don't know what they were trying to say, but but that ended up actually changing quite a bit.
Your son talks way too much. He never takes a break. We just think he should like grow up a bit.
That was pretty much it, yeah. I remember before I stayed back a grade, I had this sheet where if I was good and paid attention and didn't disrupt the class with talking to people, then I would get a star for the day. And if I got enough stars at the end of the week, I could go to the store and get a G.I. Joe or something.
Let me guess, you always ended up with negative stars.
I got a G.I. Joe sometimes. It did actually work because I was into that collection. I was building an army. I couldn't help it. All of my siblings were older than me. Every time I talked to them, they'd tell me to shut up and get out of their room. And so I'd go to school and talk to everyone.
Yeah, think about all the marketing that went to G.I. Joes and making kids love the military back then, and how there's hardly anything now.
Yeah.
And now the military, I don't know, we won't have to go there on, but it's not good. They're not doing well right now.
In the UK, it was Action Man with eagle eyes.
Action Man.
It seems like all of those service kind of positions are kind of slacking.
Yeah.
Like police, fire.
I think we're good on specialty services, but when it comes to like the military as a whole, I think the quality is falling drastically and quickly, and they know it. They know it is. So they see it and they feel it. The people my age who are still in and who's the bosses now, they're like, yo, this is awful. These kids are different.
Yeah.
Ben, are you old enough to have had an Action Man?
The good part is
I had a tank.
I mean, eventually it will all sort itself out in that way because
yeah, when we have a war and they force the good people to come back because they all left because of absolute mass of leadership that we had. Everybody I know that I would consider a good coworker or worth being on a team, like let's say it was a sports team and you had to kick off all but the best 5, all those best 5 left because they're like, the coaching staff is so abysmally bad. No matter how great I am, I'll never actually be good because the coaching staff is so bad. Like, so.
You know, though, those World War I guys were like, man, these World War II guys are bums. Bums. And then they went and did World War II and they're like, all right, they're all right, I guess. Yeah, it works.
I mean, I do think that I do like the jokes when people were like, the difference between when they came in and when the next group came in. But there's a huge difference between like they abused you, like actual genuine abuse, and they're just not strict enough and you're not learning anything. You're not getting the whole point of basic, which is immense stress makes you better for the task at hand, which is dealing with immense stress and a stressful situation. They're not teaching that anymore because everybody can cop out and cry about it at the end. And it's just not even at the end, they're in the middle. I can't imagine if there was like a few of the things that I did where I could raise my hand and be like, sorry, sir, I can't take anymore. I need a break.
I'd be afraid of what I would do if I was in like an actual stressful situation involving life or death or even the fear of and then someone decides that they want to try to cop out because that's what they're used to. I'd lose myself on them. I don't know.
Yeah, those kind of
I-
people should be the people kicked out the military, or at least put in like a separate job where you can't claim the title military, but you can claim support, like military support staff or something. Because like, let's say I'm not even Navy, but let's say I'm in a ship and that ship is on fire. And if we don't put it out in 3 minutes, everybody dies. All 150 people die. And then
The positive
imagine that
part.
that is where that kid who cops out every time something gets a little stressful. And instead of putting a fire out, he cowers in the corner and says, I'm done. Not
Which-
everybody's dead because of that 1 minute cry.
I mean, that is gonna put the ship out eventually.
No, it's more than eventually. That's the number. That's when you go to school and learn about ships and stuff. That's like one of the first things they teach you. That's like day one. Fire extinguishers. Fire. Ships, not good. Put it out or we all die.
Or
soon,
ocean.
not later.
Ocean will put it out.
And so imagine the same thing on a flight. There's something wrong with whatever electrical fire starting. Next thing you know,
you really hope that person would be weeded out. But I mean, it happened. It's happened
but
in
they
all
don't weed them out
generations.
anymore. Like we had a
It's
guy
happening.
on my first day who he literally quit on his first day. He just started crying and broke down and like was done. We never seen him again. I would imagine that the guy got let go, but he could have just been recycled, as they call it, recycle, where you just start them over again with a different group. And it's like, bro, they won't kick anybody out because they don't have the numbers they want. So only certain people get kicked out, which is the people they don't like, not the people whose quality is bad, but just the people they're like, nah, I hate you, so I'm kicking you out.
So no matter what, you're gonna have those people in all situations, even if they are trained for it. But like, the numbers are probably higher these days, I would imagine.
Yeah.
With that sort of filter system.
Yeah. That's what all the millennials are crying about. And the little babies that are coming up are like, no, we're so good. While they get to wear their hair in any way they want, their nails how they want, their uniform how they want. Like half the rules I was in with are gone now. The funniest part about it is you would have thought I got out like 20 years ago. I only got out in 2018. I wish you could teleport to the climb portals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be able to go to the climb portals just like I can catch up to the pace bar.
Wait, trying to picture a schematic here where how this works with the better out than in. I'd rather fart than get fart in too. Is that like when someone accidentally farts in your mouth?
I can't say I've ever had that happen.
Strep throat.
Yeah. Immediate strep throat and potentially pink eye. Lou is always just hanging off the back.
Today, man. Hard to tell, dude.
Some tells me Lou is just always in the back because he's like, I could sprint now. You never know when I'll sprint.
I should add in, I can't even say it. I should add him to the sweep list without telling him. When you're not there, he gets the red beacon.
Oh, yes.
I should do that on the Friday ebb so he stands out.
He does tend to sweep sometimes.
Yeah, if I do it on the Friday ebb, you'll be able to see him. Tweak your what, Rick?
Well, with a few tweaks. With a few tweaks to our genetic software, an expert on aging thinks that humans could live to 1,000 years old. Just gotta tweak it.
Yeah, Owen was saying that his local supermarket has already got their Christmas decorations out, and that was a couple of weeks ago.
Oh shoot, he's gonna be here like
Next
in a week or something, isn't he?
Next week, baby.
Wow.
Yep, Tuesday.
Supposedly, an ex-coworker friend of mine is coming back from Wisconsin to visit next week. Madison. Big visiting week, that first week in September, I guess.
Yeah, I'll have to decide what to wear when I meet Owen.
You should wear a tux. Go to Men's Warehouse today. That would be amazing.
Let's
Do
not
it.
say
Do
we
it.
did.
Do it.
I might look a bit out of place in Milwaukee wearing a tux.
No, never. Milwaukee's gotten quite sophisticated over the decades.
Uh-huh. Does sophisticated mean concealed carrying a firearm? Even without a concealed carry permit.
Can't bring them in the gas station, so.
Oh, that's much better. That's a fan, dude. That is a thing. Legs are tired.
But yeah, Tuesday's going to be a really busy day for me. It was going to be even busier,
Same.
but I cancelled one thing. So a dentist appointment in the morning, and I go down to Milwaukee to find Owen in the afternoon. So someone wanted me to play a game of bocce ball with them in the afternoon, and no. So that got pushed out to next week. The Hope had her audition for the university orchestra yesterday. Apparently, he never said anything at the end of the audition, which I find, well, I don't know.
Yeah. That is my favorite phrase right there.
Yeah,
I
that's
I just made it up. He's hobnobbling with the hoity-toities and Steamboat. That's where Tom is.
Well, gentlemen, perhaps we wouldn't be where we are today if we hadn't said to ourselves, just go, 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 go for it. Perhaps we wouldn't be where we are today if we had said to ourselves, go for it.
Wow. Wasn't expecting to keep that one.
Oh, nice.
Yes, thanks for not stealing it from me.
Yeah, I'm trying not to do any like maximal efforts this week. I can still feel it. The COVID's there. It's like in my lungs a little bit. But really, I mean, it feels like allergies. I sneeze every so often. I mean, so far this COVID has been better than just about any cold I've ever had. I'm just hoping it doesn't last a while, like COVID tends to do. Yeah, Jerry has been over in ODivaZ land, right?
Yep.
He's been. Did he do a stream on his ride that he was advertising? I saw that you asked him to do a stream.
I don't think he did. I was
Do you think
ready
he
to
got
watch.
plastic surgery? Maybe he got plastic surgery and he doesn't want to show you. Right now, I'm just starting rumors. The Daily Mail is going to have it in no time. Oh, who's that back? Who that? Oh, that's Woo. He's wooing around.
No, we haven't totally lost him, Ben. He's riding on Indivelo. Got an event each Saturday morning. And he advertised it on the TeamODZ Facebook page last week. And I commented and said, please stream. So we did have a random stream start up one evening and then stop again. And I don't know who that was. I thought it might have been Jerry just testing out his OBS. I was kind of hoping, because it would be really good to see him back on TeamODZ live stream.
Maybe he's been working on that basement renovation. Oh shoot, I'm about right. Well, my earbuds should last. I must have left my earbuds on the other day because I went to turn them on this morning, completely dead. So I charged them for a little while. Now they just gave me the 10% warning. But it does seem like whenever I see that Jerry's done a ride, he's usually riding at, like 4:30. Actually, the other day he had one at 3:30 in the morning. And so I'm guessing he goes to work really early now.
Ben's calling you an old fart. And personally, I'd call you a smelly fart with the beans that you eat, but...
Healthy fart.
That's it, I'm out of fluids. Hopefully I can manage the last 15 minutes.
My kids just left for school. Both in middle school now, officially.
Did you just spit on your car?
Nah, my car is over there. I spit forward. There's nothing in my driveway.
Oh, you're making it to the driveway?
Oh yeah. Check it
well
out.
done.
Here's the view of in front of me.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the car is over there.
I guess the driveway is right there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's only like 4 feet at most. Yeah, 3.5 feet.
What am I doing way back here? Coffee stop has betrayed me.
My coffee stop got disabled 30 seconds ago.
That way to keep playing it. All right, now I got to bring someone back. Two people back if they're both playing ball.
One is from 6 thereabouts. Be able to help him. Maybe. I'll keep an eye on you.
This could be a slow one.
Yeah.
This guy's trying to help the other guy who's not doing much more.
Yeah, I don't think Kramer's going to be doing anything there.
There we go. Now he's staying with me. The train is leaving the station.
All right, I gotta weigh myself after this ride, and although I've sweat a lot this ride, I doubt it'll say anything less than like 161. Your boy fat today.
Something's happened to your microphone there, you know. Sounding
Oh, it's bad. Hold on.
sounding a bit muffled compared to usual.
All right, but
That's
yeah,
okay.
I think when I finally weigh in today, I'm gonna be at like 161. It's probably gonna be terrible, man.
Oops.
And the downside is for off season, I always gain weight. I always muscle up. And then in January and February, I go skinny. Got it.
And help for the last few seconds. Where are you going to be going on the med, Ben?
Oh, I left out me. Has me a certain kind of way.
Oh, Mad Adventure. Sorry, I thought that said med. Well, as long as you don't get your ass kicked on that one, Ben. But that's what happens if you try fighting a T-Rex. All the mouths, Weymouth to Exmouth. in Boyd's name. At least he's honest. S. Boyd, and in brackets, sandbagger. Rick's got his own blob.
This is Rick's blob. My blob against your blob.
I bet you can't ride 10 seconds ahead of Therese and stay there. Where are you going, Rick? You guys are
Don't
pulling
know.
away.
I'm just pedaling.
The time has come to stand united for peace, love, unity, respect.
We're on a sprint, but Therese hasn't taken the fence down. He's hoping people will come back. Even there it goes.
You know what I think the problem? I was looking the wrong way. I was still in rear view. And I was typing.
So you're trying to catch up to that pack behind you.
Yes. Couldn't catch it.
All right. You know what?
Hey, yeah, I like that one. Did you read that one from Ben? You ride without padded shorts, you get Megasaurus.
You said that about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. What? Really? That long ago? Time is so insignificant. Just like what Charlie was saying. Am I working? Yes, of course I'm working today. Wow, here we go. I think it's because usually she's gone by now. Heidi has to stay home this week because of COVID.
Nice.
So now she's here to see how long I stay on the bike and ask if I'm going to work. Bye. Love you.
Too long to type in. I missed my chance there. I was going to say, and if you do hug Rick, don't squeeze too hard. You might fart.
Might go Mr. Bean on you.
There you go. Yeah. That's Rick's nickname, Mr. Bean.
He's a mean one, Mr. Bean. He knows just how to let him out.
Alright, see if you can course 200 meters here. Chances are good. There it is. Right. Yeah, Ben. That's kind of what we've been alluding to with Rick. Right. That's it. Job done. Wakey wakey. I'm not asleep. Not yet. Right, on that note, I will not be racing tomorrow. I've got to go and play golf. My annual
No
game
racing.
of golf. So no racing.
Swing sticks
I'll
with the ball.
I will be I might be on in the morning. Depends whether I can get up or not. Hopefully I will. But I will be back on Friday with the Friday Ebb. Hopefully Rick will be there then. Will you be there?
Maybe.
Maybe. I know Mel will. He's always there. He's reliable like
Gotta
you used
show
to
up
be.
like this.
Mel's reliable like you used to be, Rick.
I have to take advantage of these nice days while they happen here in the Arctic tundra that is Maine. I'm still shy of 2,000 miles on my outdoor bike. I think I have like 400 miles left to go.
Yeah,
So that's typically my outdoor goal.
I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. See you again on Friday. Take care. Have a good rest of your day today and a good Thursday. And I said, we'll see you on Friday. Say it, Rick.
Bye-bye.
There you go. Bye-bye from Rick. See you all soon. Bye for now.